Hello and welcome to match number 12 of the International Cup of Joy. It's first kick, School of Soccer versus second kick, Ghaziabad. And we're live from the sports school in Kanakapura. Quite an eventful day. Yesterday, day one of the International Cup of Joy. And day two has already been pretty active. Slightly clearer conditions as compared to yesterday. But we're all set for this is the 12th match. The fifth of the day. 7 matches yesterday, 7 matches today. There's first kick, School of Soccer in the white. Slightly younger side compared to the rest of the teams participating. My name is Liam. I'll be your commentator for the next 3 games, including this one. Such an enjoyable watch yesterday. A pleasure to call the games of these youngsters. And we get to do it all again today. The second kick, as I said, gearing up for this, the fifth matchup of day 2. We're at the sports school. A lovely background here in the south of India. In Kanakapura. Live on Sports KPI's YouTube channel. As I said, 7 matches being played yesterday. Really eventful, especially that last matchup, South United versus the sports school. That was an enjoyable watch. And we kick off match number 12. First kick versus second kick. It's about who'll have the final kick and the last laugh. First kick started off the day today. Had the first kick of the day, if you would like it. They took a lead versus the sports school early on. The sports school playing yesterday and conceding a last minute equalizer versus South United. Chance here. Good claim by the keeper. That's a nice turn. Looking for their first attack here. Second kick. Bit of skill. Will be really tough to put a cross in. Actually, it's a decent cross. Needs to be dealt with by the defense. And first kick, School of Soccer managed to beat the sports school in the morning. That's a big result for them, having conceded a few goals yesterday. Shot comes in from a distance, straight to the keeper's hands. Pranit, who made a few saves yesterday, a real star of the show. So that was the first game of the day. First kick winning by a slender 1-0 margin. Versus the sports school. And here's an opportunity. A really big opportunity for first kick, but the shot is straight to the keeper's hands. Fantastic pass through, but the finish just lacked a bit of venom. Then in the second game of the day, South United beats the Deccan 2-1. Another big result. So the table will chop and change, just like a few of those step overs. Chance to cross. Decent delivery. That was a challenge, but I don't think it was a pen. End-to-end stuff to start off this match number 12. 20 minutes a half, 40-minute games. And in the third game of the day, BFC took on the sports school. BFC winning that one. Here's a chance for first kick. Cut back, finds a defender, and then calmly goes into the hands of the keeper. That'll be a foul. And most recently, fourth game of the day, DBSS, Rajendran Football School, beating South United. Everybody's beating everybody. Decent ball over the top, nice touch, but the pass through wasn't made. Another reverse ball that could be offside. It is offside. But decent opportunities brewing here for first kick. Another ball over the top. Nicely cleared by the defense. A bit of an awkward ball. Here come first kick again. Beautiful turn. Chance to shoot. That is fantastic play from the number 9. Five minutes played. Side in white dominating for now. That's a good press. The defense should get that out of danger. Needs to be cleared soon. And it is. Sun is out today. Yesterday was pretty overcast. Saw a bit of rain, especially in the first kick game, where they lost by quite a big margin to DBSS. But they look like they've turned things around tactically and made a few changes which have worked. Picking up a win in the first game of the day, that should be offside. Chance for a chase, but it should be dealt with by the defense. Not the best of clearances first time, and second, I think it did catch a hand, so that'll be handball. So 7 teams taking part in the International Cup of Joy. Action packed to say the least. 7 games today, tomorrow. yesterday, and then the finals and the semi-finals, of course, on Sunday. Nice ball through, but the defender should get there first. Plays it back to the keeper, slightly risky. Good clearance from the keeper, but now it falls to another wide shot. Good chance, but over the top. Getting the clearance out is one thing, but the second ball has to fall to a defensive player. Otherwise, there could be an attack on, and that's exactly what happened. A bit of physical movement there, but lots of space down the right hand side for first kick. This is supreme pace. Was there a touch of the defender? I think it was. Should be a corner. Really using that flank quite well. Good defensive work, but as I said, the second ball falls to a first kick player. That's a great shot over the top. So a few shots of theirs lacking power, some of them with too much power, but very impressed with the way first kick are playing today. Not being able to play out from the back, this is slightly anxious stuff from second kick. Aside from Ghaziabad. It's all about absorbing the pressure. They've done that in the opening minutes of the game. Can they conjure up a chance of their own, maybe? Not right now, at least. They have to defend this one. Good tempo to the game from first kick. Bit of space on the edge of the area. Nothing comes off it. Good defensive work. So halfway through the first half, still 0-0 between first kick and second kick. Apologies for that, a few technical difficulties, but 13 minutes played, still nil-nil. Quite a few chances from the first kick side, but they haven't been able to capitalize. Another ball into the distance. Luckily, there was a touch on from a red shirt. Otherwise, there would have been a bit of space to move forward. Chance maybe to shoot here. Risky back pass. Cleared before there's any danger. In fact, I beg your pardon, there was a goal in the 11th minute, so first kick have scored. Riswa, the number 26, who had a few shots, finally finds the back of the net. And it's a well-deserved lead for first kick. We have created most of the chances and taken one eventually. Another ball into the box. Loose first touch, otherwise it could have set up a shot. Still looking for their first proper chance of the game here. Second kick. They'll be pretty hopeful if they do get that first chance, but for now, a dominant display from first kick. 5 minutes to play in the first half. Looking for another through ball. Doesn't work out. Possession won back pretty easily. And now played through into the space. A one-on-one chance there. And a very good challenge. Tackle coming in from Bishal. By one-on-one I meant between the defender and the attacker. Another cross headed away. Maybe a chance for a counter here for second kick. But not to be. Not able to hold on to possession too long. They need a few runners in beyond the, or rather in behind the defenders. I think that will really help. A bit of a challenge there and a foul. Not the best of balls through though. Can first kick get their second goal? Not with shots like that. Need a bit more venom in it. Now a chance for second kick. 1-on-1 with the keeper. This should be it, and it is. Finally, I said those runs in behind will work. And that's how they pick up the equalizer. Fantastic ball through though. The attacker had it all to do. And it's one apiece between first kick and second kick. Both got a kick each. At goal, I said as long as that first chance comes, they've got to take it. One goal leads are never enough. That is onside though. Here come first kick. Chance to get their second. Cut inside was rather hopeful. And then the shot is wide. Almost reclaiming the lead as soon as possible. A foul throw. There's the goal scorer, Lakman Kumar, who let the ball bounce. Then it went over the defenders. Then he beat them with his pace. Allowed the keeper to come, dribble the keeper, dribble another player, and put it in with his left foot. Really good individual goal. And the goalkeeper kicking it long, that also made a big difference. Anshuman's long kick helped. And something out of nothing basically for them. Speaking of long kicks, can they get another one into the box? Or at least around it? They do. Chase is on. Anshuman's there again. This time the defense gets there just before him. Good clearance by Jakrish. And they tried to play a few intricate passes, but that's offside. And that'll be half time. So all square between first and second kick. Vishwa scoring for first kick in the 11th minute, and just before half time, it was the equalizer from Lakman Kumar. And that's how things stand. We'll go into a short break and come back for the second half live here on Sports KPI's YouTube channel. So we're all set for second half action. Still one apiece. Between first kick, School of Soccer, and second kick, Ghaziabad. In the second half, it will probably decide this one. Not many chances from the second kick side, but they still managed to equalize just before half time. .20 minutes is a lot of time for any of these sides to pick up a goal or a couple. Long ball, nicely dealt with by the defense. Wonderful facility, as you can see in the background. We're at the sports school, Kanakapura, in Karnataka. Host side also playing amongst the 7 teams participating from different parts of the country. The International Cup of Joy under 14 tournament. Nice 1-2, looking for a bit of space down the left hand side. And now first kick, might have a chance on the counter, bit of pace required. Defense and keeper do really well, good communication between them. Possession given away a little too cheaply there. And now first kick have it. Chance to shoot. Good work again. The defense has tidied up as compared to that first 10 minutes where lots of chances were leaked by the second kick defense. What I've liked from all the teams participating, having called most of the games, is that they're improving with each half. They're learning as they go, and that's exactly what the point of these tournaments are. At this age, it's all about learning and developing. And that's why it's a great platform to play at. Here's a chance, decent touch, and that would have been an absolutely spectacular goal. On a pass from one end of the field to the other, good first touch. Went for the powerful finish rather than the dink. A good work all round there from second kick. Who are growing in leaps and bounds. Good challenge coming in again. Lots of space. 3-on-1 situation here. In fact, 3-on-3 situation. I beg your pardon. Pass wasn't made. Now it can be. Just running out of space there. The first kick players. Bit of space now. But good defensive work. As I said, both the defensive groups are really improving as they go. Chance to cross and delivery. Again, really good interception by the defense. And now it's launched forward. Very nice pass. Onside. Receiving it in your own half. Challenge comes in. But it was always going to be won by the defense. Viswa, who is a pocket rocket. He's really small, but he's really quick. That time, just getting barged off by the defense. So the ball played in. Not the best of clearances first time. Now it has been cleared away. Lots of pressure being built here by first kick. Here they come again. Tapped out for a throw. And that throw has eventually turned into a corner. Thanks to a touch from the defense. Not the best of deliveries. Cleared away. Good work to put on a bit of a counter perhaps here for second kick. First kick and second kick playing each other. It's all about the third goal. Who's going to get that 2-1? And this could be a chance for first kick. Defense is asleep. Vishwa goes towards the left hand side. Closed up the angle for himself there. Could have taken a first time shot. But as I said, he will understand the importance of shooting first time. Or even on the second touch. But these youngsters are really good, must be said. And the cross comes in this time, straight to the keeper. Very impressed by the way they are crossing, shooting, passing. The basics are pretty good. Change of direction also good. Almost finding that pass through. Understanding of the game at this level, at this age. It's quite impressive. And some of them are playing in the under 14 category but are much younger, so still a lot of improvement to go, and of course even after under 14 as you keep going, you keep learning. Long throw, quite a bit of height on that. The defense doesn't clear first time. Foul given though. Another long ball played. This is a chance. Around the keeper they go once again. This should be the lead for second kick. Ghaziabad. Similar to the first goal. A long ball around the keeper. Lakman Kumar gets his second. Nothing fancy about the approach, but in terms of the finishing touch, he has been superb. Dribbling around the keeper and the defender. Both the goals pretty similar. Can't really contend with his physicality, his strength and pace. So 10 minutes to play. Finally, for the first time in the game, second kick Ghaziabad have taken the lead. Long ball played. In fact, that was a shot attempted. Very tough to beat Praneeth from that range. Another ball over the top doesn't really work. They've not been clearing their lines early, but that is fantastic footwork to get himself out of a pickle. Ball has been kept in play. Couple of runners to choose from in the center. Cross comes in. Praneeth picks it up. Good defensive work this time around from Varnit Kumar. Looking for a out ball, but out of play instead. That's a nice throw. Good first time ball. Shot is taken. Very impressive technique on the half volley. A bit of a challenge there. And then a stoppage. It looks like we get a few minutes off. So a bit of treatment. Hopefully the player will be fine. As we move into the final few minutes of this game. Still a lot of time to go, as I said, but second kick Ghaziabad have the advantage right now. Another throw in. Looking for that dink over the head of the opponent doesn't really work out. Nice moves. This is a fantastic run again from Lakman. Plays it wide. Offside. Got to stay onside from those positions as wingers. You can see the rest of the defense. You can see the line they're keeping. You've got to stay onside. Five minutes to play in match number 12. First kick, who picked up a good victory in the morning, might be suffering another defeat here, which will probably dampen their already really tough chances of making it to the semis. Into the corner, a bit of a battle. Header into a decent position. Vasu wants to rather wanted to wait for it to settle down before shooting. Had a decent opportunity eventually. And here they come again. Looking for that equalizer. We saw a dramatic last minute equalizer yesterday by South United versus the sports school. Few minutes to play, plus a bit of added time. Good defensive work, using the body well. Physicality is a big part of football, and these youngsters are learning it pretty early. That's a nice turn. Chance to shoot offside again. That's pretty close though. But the cross doesn't really work out. Decent run, but the ball was played too close to the keeper. So just a few seconds to try and hold on to the lead for second kick. Be a good victory for them if they can manage to get it done. Keeper comes out once again, gets a touch on it. That's good stuff from him. Very impressed with Pranit Sarang. In fact, it is a goal kick. So this is match 12. Match 13 kicks off soon. That's a big one. Bengaluru FC versus Sri Deccan. And then second kick, Ghaziabad play again versus Big Soccer School. In the last game of the day, that pass is put through. Really poor back pass. They've got to stop taking the ball back to the keeper under pressure here. Here come first kick once again, looking for that reverse ball, doesn't work out. Final few seconds of regulation time. We will have a bit of added time too. Good work to get a corner. Balls played in, decent delivery, well cleared by the defenders. And that should be a goal kick. Looks like second kick have done just about enough. Cleared away as far from the goal as possible. 2 long balls, 2 goals. Not many chances in between for second kick, but they've done it the hard way. They get a foul again, just to run down the clock. A foul, in fact, not given by the ref, who's in a good position. So a foul is given. There was a decent counter-attacking opportunity. First kick, I've got to play this long here. Taken a lot of time to do so. They do smash it long into space. It's a good ball. But the defender gets there first. Keeper clears. And that'll be full time. First kick and second kick. Get 3 kicks into goal. But it's the side from Ghaziabad, second kick, who win by 2 goals to 1 against First Kick School of Soccer. Pretty competitive matchup, this one, where it goes the way of the side from Ghaziabad. So that is full time. A brace from Lakman Kumar cancels out the goal from Viswa. And second kick, Ghaziabad pick up the victory. And next up, a big one. Bengaluru FC take on Srinidhi Deccan in the International Cup of Joy match 13. We'll be back for that one shortly, only on the Sports KPI YouTube channel.